Hello everyone, it's now time for my 27th episode of my Talk series. This is the 450 main from Houston, and things just took a turn for the worst. Ryan Villopoto suffered a seriously terrible crash. It's like that's one that you want to throw up at. It was so unexpected, and now, as you look at over here, he has a broken tibia fibia, and this is most likely right tibia fibia, and that's going to do it for his chances for the championship, because he pulled within 12 points of Dungey, and then that happened. And when I first saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. And Villopoto was pushing so hard. He had 7 wins. Looked like that he might have a shot, maybe looking at the championship when it came down to the final round in Vegas. But not anymore. The sport of Supercross is all about luck, and sometimes it's all about the rider. Now it looks like this is Dungey's to lose. But not only do we lose Villopoto, we also lost Ivan Tedesco. And Chad Reed was telling the Dirtworks guys about that triple out of the corner, which is where Tedesco crashed, to be very dangerous. And the examples was right there in Villopoto and Tedesco. Let me just assemble this and let me show you. Ryan Villopoto was leading the main after he got together with Dungey a couple laps ago. And Chad Reed on national TV said it was going to lead to some people getting carted off in the main. And boy, was he right. Villopoto and Tedesco out. And for Villopoto, he's not even going to be able to suit up for the Outdoor Nationals. And as for Tedesco, he has a bunch of broken ribs, broken collarbone, and a collapsed lung. And it's forcing him to drive home to California instead of fly. And pulmonary injuries don't usually get along with large changes in altitude. And that's bad, because Tedesco was picking up some momentum after a podium in Houston, and he was running in 4th. And according to Racer X, Dungey is the 2010 Supercross champion. It's not quite official. Get that there. As I was saying, it's not official because he still has like a 37-point lead over Villopoto. Because Dungey really has to finish like 6th or 7th or something. 7th or 8th to actually be awarded the championship mathematically. But the next closest guy is Wyndham and Josh Hill. But Hill has had a bad couple of months lately. And Wyndham is starting to pick up some momentum. Has had some trouble. He's had some trouble at St. Louis himself with a bad start, but would end up in 2nd in the main event after Villopoto went down, causing him to end his season. But it looks like Wyndham's starting to pick up some slack. But you gotta wonder, if Chad Reed had gotten a better start, would he have had a battle with Wyndham and Dungey? But I really hope that Reed can get a win before the season's done. He's won a race every single year since 2002. But Dungey really proved that he had what it took to beat Stewart, and he nearly beat him at A1 all those months ago. But Dungey really silenced a lot of critics. He even silenced me, because I thought Dungey would have a few good rides here and there, but I didn't think he was going to be so dominant and so close to the lead right off the bat at the start of the season. Because Dungey was really surprised, and even after getting picked for a factory ride at such an early age, because back when Dungey was an amateur guy, a lot of guys were going, who is that? And now, the next thing we know, Dungey's the 2010 champ. Not mathematically yet, though. He has to get something like a 7th or 8th. That's the next round in Seattle. But good for Dungey. First time since 93, since McGrath in 93 for a rookie to win the championship in the Supercross class. Chad Reed got close in 2003, but he lost it by 7 to Carmichael. But things happen. Now the only hope is that Reed can get a win before the season's done. Because I'm sure that with Villopoto out, Reed knows that it's now or never for a win. Well, I hope we can get it, and I'll see you guys for the next episode.